Once upon a time, in a village cradled by rolling hills, there lived a young man named Liam. He was known throughout the village as the boy with a restless mind, forever tangled in thoughts of what was and what could be. Every night, Liam would lie awake, his mind wandering down winding paths of past regrets and future worries, always searching for answers that seemed just out of reach. Finally, seeking solace from his endless thoughts, Liam decided to seek out a renowned Zen master rumored to live atop a distant mountain. Villagers spoke of the master's wisdom, of the peace that filled his heart like a quiet lake. Perhaps, Liam hoped, this master held the secret to inner peace. And so he set out on a journey, not knowing that the true lesson lay not on the mountain, but within himself. Meeting the Zen master, after a long and arduous climb, Liam reached the mountain's peak. There, in a courtyard shaded by ancient trees, sat the Zen master in deep meditation, as serene as the mountain itself. Awestruck, Liam waited in silence until the master opened his eyes, smiling softly. "Master," Liam said, bowing deeply, "I have traveled far to seek your guidance. My mind is restless, burdened by thoughts I cannot quiet. Please show me the way to peace." The master nodded, and without a word, led Liam to a small garden in the courtyard. At its center was a large stone basin, filled to the brim with crystal-clear water. Beside it stood a simple, smaller bowl. The lesson of the water basin. The master gestured toward the basin and spoke. "Your task, Liam, is to transfer all the water from the basin into this smaller bowl without spilling a single drop." Liam blinked, puzzled by the simplicity of the task. Surely this was beneath the wisdom of the great Zen master. But out of respect, he nodded and began. Scooping carefully, Liam transferred water from the basin, but each time a few drops would spill. Frustrated, he tried again and again, his focus shattered by the drops slipping away. Meanwhile, the master watched, silent and calm, as Liam's frustration grew. Finally, Liam looked up, feeling a surge of impatience. "Master," he sighed, "this is impossible. The basin is too full, and my mind too distracted. I don't understand what you want me to learn." "The importance of emptying the mind." The master smiled gently. "Liam, you've forgotten the first step. Before you can empty the basin, you must first empty your mind." In that moment, Liam felt his own thoughts settle, like leaves falling onto still water. He understood. The task wasn't about the water at all. It was about his mind. To approach the task with ease, he would need to let go of his fear of failure, his impatience and his self-doubt. Only with a clear mind could he complete what seemed impossible. Letting go and finding flow, the master guided Liam to close his eyes, to breathe, to let go of every worry, and to focus only on the simple act before him. And as Liam's mind emptied, his movements softened, becoming smooth and effortless. Each scoop of water flowed easily, and the task became less of a burden and more of a dance, where each action was natural and calm. The miraculous outcome. As Liam transferred the final scoop, he marveled at how effortless the task had become. He looked at the master, gratitude shining in his eyes. He realized that as his mind had quieted, so had the task. The bowl was now filled, the basin emptied, and in that moment, Liam felt a peace unlike anything he had ever known. Embracing inner peace, with a gentle smile, the master placed a hand on Liam's shoulder. "Remember, young one, that peace is not something I can give you. It resides within you, waiting for you to discover it." Liam returned to the village, carrying the wisdom of the Zen master within his heart. Whenever his mind began to fill with restless thoughts, he remembered the lesson of the water basin. And in that memory, he found the path to inner peace, for he now understood that the journey was not to the mountain but to himself.